Welcome back to Prism and Purpose. Today, we are completely stripping away the superficial noise of personal finance to examine three brutal, hard-hitting truths that dictate whether you build generational wealth or stay trapped in a cycle of financial vulnerability. Building an unbreakable emergency buffer, conquering lifestyle creep during economic booms, and exposing the hidden reality of Wall Street IPO exit strategies. Let us begin with the ultimate bedrock of financial survival, your emergency savings. It is a staggering reality that over 50% of working adults would experience immediate financial devastation if forced to cover a sudden $1,000 emergency expense without sliding deeper into high-interest debt. When you lack liquid cash reserves, minor life shocks instantly morph into crushing debt traps. Worse yet, they frequently force panic selling of your long-term investments right at the market bottom, locking in permanent capital destruction. The antidote is locking down 3 to 6 months of vital living expenses inside a dedicated, liquid high-yield savings account. Understand this clearly: this capital is not meant to make you rich through high-risk speculation. Its single, sacred purpose is to buy you absolute peace of mind. Transitioning to our second brutal truth, the seductive trap of economic prosperity. Many individuals make the critical error of spending every extra dollar during economic booms, leaving their financial defenses completely vacant when the inevitable economic winter arrives. As your career advances and your income climbs, lifestyle inflation insidiously steps in to swallow every penny of your raise. Upgrading your cars, apartments, and daily luxuries in lockstep with your earnings completely vaporizes your safety margin. When macroeconomic contractions, industry layoffs, or recessions strike, those who lived large and saved nothing during the boom are suddenly left scrambling, desperate, and fighting over shrinking scraps in a tightening labor market. The master strategy here is counter-cyclical discipline. You must actively weaponize prosperous seasons to fortify your reserves and accumulate real productive assets, rather than inflating your fixed monthly overhead on transient status symbols. Now let us pull back the velvet curtain on the Wall Street marketing machine: initial public offerings and speculative stock hype. Are these high-profile market debuts generational wealth-building opportunities for everyday retail investors, or are they carefully orchestrated exit traps? Look at the mechanics of venture capital. Early institutional backers buy in during private seed rounds at pennies per share. By the time a hyped company reaches the public ticker, its valuation has already been inflated to astronomical revenue multiples. For early company founders, venture capitalists, and institutional insiders, an IPO is rarely the start of an exciting retail partnership. It is a calculated liquidity event engineered to let them cash out their massive gains onto public shareholders. Historically, an overwhelming majority of hyped IPOs severely underperform the broader market once their post-IPO insider lockup periods expire. As detailed in our performance analysis tracking hyped IPOs versus the S&P 500, the volatile blue line representing hyped assets spikes temporarily before suffering a steep, irreversible price decay down to 45% following lockup expiration. Meanwhile, the resilient gray line of the S&P 500 benchmark climbs steadily to 118%, leaving retail investors holding heavy bags. Instead of serving as exit liquidity for Wall Street insiders, take the rational route. Channel your capital into low-cost broad market index funds and fundamental focus strategies, where mathematical probability and time work directly in your favor. Past performance does not guarantee future returns. To summarize, insulate your life with a solid emergency buffer, practice ruthless countercyclical discipline during economic peaks, and stay entirely immune to Wall Street hype. If this breakdown brought clarity to your financial journey, hit that like and subscribe button. Subscribe to Prism and Purpose right now for clear, noise-free, and mathematically grounded insights designed to help you tune out the financial media noise and build enduring generational wealth.